hello, hello. I kept our background, Debbie.
Ooh,
You
the
see-
cigar lounge.
Yes, yes, girl. I kept our background. How have you
Mm,
been?
tired,
I
worn
know.
out.
I'm tired too, Debbie. And I didn't do shit today. Well, I went and did that junior achievement class that I volunteered to do, and now we're
Hmm.
having like a wintry mix here. It was freezing in here, so I turned on the heater to warm it up, and then I turned it
Hmm.
off. I need it. Oh, it was freezing. Okay, so let's see, who do we have in house? Oh my goodness. Hi, selfie queen. Hi, Mari Mari. Hi, Cece. So done. I think this is something YouTube is doing now. They're putting your ads out here. Hi, Tracy Sweet Tea. How are you? Hi, Appalachian Haynes. How are you? Okay, I think we have everybody. Hi, Debbie.
Hi.
Oh my God. Debbie, am I live? I
Yeah.
said I'm live, right? Yeah, I'm live.
Yeah, we're live.
Hi, Money Swipers. How are you? I didn't see Money Swipers. Why didn't I see Money Swipers? Tracy Sweet Tea. Island Girl, hi. Debbie, my eyes must be bad because I did not see Money Swipers. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. I'm
Mm,
here. I'm here. Oh my God. So where do we want to start? So Debbie. Okay. So I don't know
mm.
if you guys are watching the Braxtons, but I started watching. Well, I kind of like binge the Braxton season, this new season, and oh my God, let me just say, Tamar's hairline is running away from her.
Oh my
Tanya's hair is
God.
gone because they're saying it's alopecia. Miss
Oh
Evelyn had a
wow.
block in her heart, didn't tell anybody. She had a block, she had a leakage or a block. When she was laying in that hospital bed, she looked like she was laying in a coffin with all that makeup on her face. I'm so sorry. And I completely forgot about Ashley and her accusations against one of the Braxton sister exes. So Debbie,
But that's what I told you my frustration was. I said, like, they used Tracy last year and now they're using Ashley this year.
but Tamar said that she got a C and D, but Tawanda said it didn't come from her.
But
Tina
that
said
whole
it
fight
didn't
was
come from
staged.
her.
That whole fight was staged by Tamar and production. Because if you received a C and D, it states who sent it.
Yes, but she had
Who
like
sent
four
it?
of them there. And then Tawanda was going, "Who is y'all? Who is y'all?" And then she says that Tawanda stole money from her. And she said 50,000. She said Tawanda said that was a gift that she gave her to get her house. Why, Tawanda, when you were back up singing for both sisters, why do you need your sister to give you money? And then Tony says, that's what sisters do. But then we find out that Tawanda allegedly fucked Birdman, and so did Tamar.
I believe that because both of them was looking for a coin.
But Tawanda said she don't have no
But
knowledge on her cooter.
this is how fraudulent this show is. This is Michael's daughter that's making the accusation against Trina's
Ex-husband,
ex-husband, who is
James.
now
Yep.
deceased. He has never wanted anything to do with this show.
Nope.
Now his daughter is trying to get on the show and going through the Tamar way
Hmm.
of doing it. He does not want his business out there. Tamar, did you actually read the paperwork that was given to
Nope. And
you?
that's what Tawanda kept saying. If you read it, you and she was like, well,
Because
Tony must have
Tawanda
known
provided
because it's your
Michael the
friend. Yeah,
address.
it's your friend.
Tawanda, but no, Tawanda provided Michael the address, okay?
Hmm.
And their family lawyer who prepared all of this came on somebody's chat on somebody's panel and explained that in situations like this, they do not send a process server. one of your clerks in your legal office will deliver it to the building and leave it with the concierge saying private and confidential, the person's name, first and last name, and their unit number.
Yep, but she's
And
upset because
the
they have
concierge will
her
deliver it.
address.
She lied. She lied.
I know
And
she
why
was
are they
talking to me
not
with them
bringing up
going at it.
Michael? Michael is the one who has the issue with this because Ashley said her dad told her, zip it.
Yep. But
It would benefit the women to have it on the show, but Michael doesn't want to be on the show. But Tamar wants to blame her sisters instead of actually reading the document and blaming her brother and going to her brother with these charges. But she could only get on the TV and act the fool with her sisters.
but the fact is that so Tawanda went to Tulum for her whatever it was. Tamar said she said that she was told, Tawanda said she was told that Tamar didn't want to film with them. Tamar says that she was uninvited to Tulum.
I believe both of them.
Yep,
I
Ashley
believe
was
Tamar
on the
said,
show.
"I don't want to film with none of you bitches," and then the Tawanda said, "Well, fine, you're uninvited," because that's exactly what I would do. I already got your
Yep.
money, and you ain't getting your gift back. So bye.
So how would you? Okay, so now Tawanda's upset because Tony is not going to be able to make her broad. Tony has an engagement where she has to make money.
To support all of them.
Yes.
I think Tony got mad at that table because it came out that all of them shared the same nasty Birdman dick.
Now, didn't Tony and Birdman get married? They've been married like a year, right?
Married, almost divorced after a few weeks, and then stayed
And then
married.
stayed married, yes.
Because he agreed to make the change in whatever document he wanted her to sign. She asked for a prepayment on that prenuptial postnuptial agreement, and that's why they're still married
She
now.
should have pulled a Janet Jackson. I'm gonna stay married to you. If the marriage lasts 5 years, you owe me 50 million. Baby, after that 5 years was up, Janet was gone. Plus the
I
child
didn't even think
support.
she stayed that long. I think she stayed long enough to have the baby in England, and that was it.
Yeah, but they were married 5 years legally. So he
Wow.
had to give her that 50 mil plus the child support that he has to pay. Nobody wants sister dick. I don't even want a friend dick. Okay? If I know my friend was with you, we can't be together. And if we were together and then I found out you were with my friend, I don't care if it was 5 years ago, we can't be together. Sorry.
But wait, wouldn't it be awesome if all three of them was rotating at the same time on Birdman?
But okay, so when did Tawanda mess with Birdman and when did Tamar mess with Birdman? Because Tamar said Birdman, and we know they're talking about Birdman, okay? Uh
Well, allegedly, if it is Birdman,
allegedly.
I feel Tawanda hit it twice because she's a girl. She looked to me like she likes sloppy seconds. So I
Oh,
feel she hit it after Tony and she hit it after Tay Tay.
I think Tamar was with Birdman first. I think Tamar was with him first. It wasn't Tony's ex at the time. Tony just started talking to Birdman, what about 5? Tamar and Vince, I think before she got with Vince or right after they separated, she hit Birdman. Okay. So, wait a minute. Damn, Mari. Okay, now you putting me in a predicament. Okay. So if it was Shaggy or Prince, girl, let me just tell you something. Chris could have fucked 55 women in front of me as long as I was his wife and I had that title and I had that. You go do what you need to do, boo boo. We don't have to sleep together. I already had you. I know what it's like. Just make sure you have my money in my account. Shaggy would be the same way. Mr. Lover, lover. Sexy undercover. Ooh, they call me Mr. Boombastic.
Mm-mm.
Those I can make exceptions for, okay? I'll make exceptions for those. But the
Mm-mm.
Braxtons are nasty. They are just
Really?
putting up, and then T.S. Madison. Girl, T.S. Madison looks so damn good. I
I
love
don't even
T.S.
know who that.
Madison. But I'm telling you, when she was talking to Tamar, Tamar said, I can't talk about it. T.S. Madison kept trying to get her to talk. She goes, what I tell you? She got that CND. She ain't breaking that. See, there you go. That's it. But I'm serious. I believe Tamar was with him first. Then he got with Tony. Then they broke up, and he probably hit Tawanda, who was kind of desperate for money and everything else. And then he went back to Tony. What do you think? Yeah, just give me my 20. That's all I want. Okay.
I think he always wanted Tony in the beginning, but he took what he could
He
get
took
with
what he
Tay
can get.
Tay.
Exactly. So here's my
Then
uh-huh.
Wait, we got to work in Tawanda here because Tawanda is always a package deal because she's the assistant to both of them.
Yep. Well, I think
So
uh
he fucking Tawanda while he fucking Tay
Tamar
Tay.
fired Tawanda.
Right. That's because she probably called Tawanda fucking her man.
Mm, mm,
How much you want to bet that African dude she was with wasn't fucking Tawanda too?
mm. I always thought Trina was the hoe, but god damn.
Trina's a hoe, but she's not gonna dig because her tastes are different.
Okay.
Because before Vaughn, she was into
She was,
to foreign men.
yeah, she was into Latin men, yes.
Hmm.
Okay. But I,
So there was no cross contamination of the penises there.
so we lost
But
Tracy.
Tawanda,
Uh-huh.
Tawanda is desperate and money hungry and always taking sloppy seconds from her sisters.
Oh. Oh.
Because in her mind, this is how she got them. You see?
I to see
Because
that.
her sisters might have all the fame, all the money,
Uh-huh.
all the glory, but at least she knows that she got a piece of their dicks.
Oh. Oh. I just can't.
Tawanda has issues.
Hey, Amber. Yeah, before I was here, I was over on Flavors Rumble. And boy, we were rumbling too. You know what? I
Mm,
gotta start streaming on Rumble again. I really do. We were over there
mm,
rumbling.
mm.
It's all out here for a pimp. Tawanda is
Yes, Tawanda is a thief.
what's
Yes,
the teeth?
Deborah.
What's the teeth?
A thief. A thief.
A thief.
A
Yeah,
thief.
she's a thief. I think she's been but Tamar fired her a while back. She was still working for Tony because Tamar said that she always had Tony's best interest at heart. But how does the C&D keep Tamar from making money? That doesn't have anything to do with her singing.
No, but you
Hey,
know she's
Flavor.
over dramatic. She's just dramatic. She's acting like a brand new podcast is the only thing that's generating money for her. It
It
isn't.
isn't. So we were talking about the Braxtons and how they're passing around uh family dick. You know, Bertman done hit Tamar, he done hit Tawana, and now he's married to Tony. And Tony looks better than all of them, and she's the oldest. And she
Yeah.
has lupus.
Mm-hmm.
Flavor did have a great stream. She really, really did have a good stream. I really enjoyed that. She was in there. She was like, and ma'am, oh my God, Texas girl. But I'm just like, now, Debbie, tell me the truth. When Miss Evelyn was laying in that hospital bed with all that makeup on, didn't you think she was in a coffin?
I haven't watched this show.
You didn't?
No, I just have serious opinions.
Oh my God. So we're saying that Gabe got out of hand with Ashley when she was 16. And she
Mm-hmm.
said she told the family about it.
Uh-huh. And Trina denied it and went against her.
Why is it that when young girls are being abused, especially within a family, they want to deny it? Why? Why would she make up that story?
Insecurity. Insecurity because Trina knew that Gabe was cheating on her from before the marriage. She knew
I
that.
used to like Gabe. Gabe died of cancer. I like
Yeah,
Gabe. Gabe
I
was
did
so
like
damn
Gabe
cute.
too. But you got to call a thing with Gabe. Gabe was a dirty, low down cheater,
Yes, he
and
was.
he manipulated her.
Yep.
He
She
probably was the
wanted him
only
for
one
his
who didn't
looks,
take
girl.
her.
She wanted him for the
She
looks.
wanted him for his
Yep.
looks. That was aspirational for her. That was her flavor of the moment.
Yep.
He wanted her, I'm not sure, because he didn't take any money from her.
Nope.
He had his own business.
Yeah, he
Like
was
he
a
couldn't be
producer or
bothered.
something for a while, but he had his own money.
Yep. He wasn't like Tawanda's bum husband.
Oh,
Who
yes.
was trying
With
to
all
tell
those
us that he was
kids.
a writer.
Yep, with all those
And
kids and her family.
we ain't never seen a book
Nope.
yet.
And the sisters were taking care of her. You remember when they were in that house and she had to move out? And then they all came to bail her out. And then when she was buying the other house, I'm like, okay, you're a backup dancer. You work for your sister. Now we're finding out that Tamar gave her, whether it was 50 or whatever, 50 or 35. And then when she filed that bankruptcy, she put Tamar down as a creditor. So if she's a creditor, how was that a gift? We're talking about the Braxtons, girl, passing around dirty dick.
Tawanda,
dirty dick.
Tawanda need to catch up with her lies.
I think she did because she said it was a gift. And so when Tamar said, well, why am I down as your creditor? I was like, oh, shit.
Tamar handled them well when they were sitting at the table.
Yep.
But it's when they stood up that Tamar lost
She lost it.
Because when she snatched Trina's wig, I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
Girl, when Trina was sitting in the hospital with Miss Evelyn, I thought that was a man at first. But then I said, oh, shit, that's Trina. But no, Miss Evelyn was in that hospital bed and she looked like she was dead. I was like, is she dead? But she still got that wig, girl. They must have that wig specially made for her because she still got that wig with that color. Miss Evelyn looks good. I don't know what kind of surgery she's having done, but she must, 80 something years old?
A few seasons ago, she was having heart trouble. Why did they not get that fixed?
Well, she had it done once before, but you remember she said it on the show that it caused something to her liver. And then they just did another one and they want to go in again, but they have to make sure. Y'all leave Miss Evelyn alone because Miss Evelyn is looking ageless and timeless. Okay, now where is the daddy? Did the daddy die or is
No, Michael Sr. is still there. Did he come pimping around to see if Miss Evelyn was breathing her last breath?
Nope. Michael hasn't come around yet, but
because he still holds it against her when she screamed at that table. You was laying it low and spreading it wide.
Yep, but
and he ain't never forget her for that.
Michael Sr. was a hoe, still a hoe, but he got a pretty wife though, and Miss Evelyn don't like that new wife
because she was sitting up in the front row of the church fucking her husband.
Everything happens in the church.
And was fucking him for over a decade.
But at least he married her.
Again, taking sloppy seconds. This is a family trait.
But I want to see Tracy's son because he sued. He was suing his dad. His dad was trying to take his money. Hi, Miss Max. How are you?
Did he get divorced from his wife? And who taking care of that baby?
I don't think they got divorced. I thought they were separated for a while after Tracy died. I don't know. I need to look into that. But I know he went on IG and went off on his dad and his aunts. I'm trying to see what aunt. Oh, it was Tawanda and I think Trina. He went off.
Look at that. Tawanda always being accused of money foolery. Didn't they say that she got arrested for taking Miss Evelyn's social security
That
checks?
that's what that was the word. Now, how is Miss Evelyn getting Social Security checks? Did she ever work? I guess she did, huh?
Yeah, she worked at the church.
Yeah, of course she was. She was bending it down low too. But do you see the house Miss Evelyn
That
lives
was to
in?
collect that was to pick up the collections plate. Leave her alone.
Do you see the house Miss Evelyn lives in?
Funded by all of them.
That's
Well,
funded
two of
by
the
Tony.
children. Tony,
And
Tamar, and probably Trina, because she got a business. Does she still run the wings
I don't
place?
know if she still has that restaurant. I remember she was having trouble getting everything to open. I think it did open up though.
It did open up and it was good. But then
See?
I don't know what happened during COVID.
See, there we go. Her son, Tracy's son, was going after Tawanda. Girl, look at this. Tawanda's in court
Oh,
right now trying to take control of Tracy's estate. For what? She left it to her son, not her husband, her son.
wow.
Hi, Drea.
Mm,
Tawanda's a,
why Tawanda want to take over
she's a
Tracy's
greedy
estate
bitch
though?
that don't have her own money.
Mm-mm.
Girl, you better go find somebody. You better go get Tony's first ex-husband. Okay, because I think he still make money because he's a producer. Won't you go get Tony's first ex-husband?
He don't want her. He don't want her. She takes sloppy seconds. Don't nobody want Tawanda first unless they're a broke, unknown wannabe writer. Or who's this fella that she with now? Because he, to me,
I don't know, but
he's the
did you see that ugly ass wedding dress? Chocolate and lavender. Did you
oh
see
my
that shit?
god. She just does everything
There is
like
no
weird.
type of coordination. There's no, it looks like they just slapped something on there. I'm like, what the fuck? Is that her
Mhm.
dress? That shit looks horrible. I was like, are we fucking kidding me? Are we getting married in this? Looks like she's in, uh, oh my God, a Misfits play or something with that damn dress on. I was like, hi, Aesop's. I can't believe that they would actually think, and they're sitting there going, oh my God, that's adorable. I said, what the fuck are we looking at here? And my, look, I had to take off my glasses so I can get a better look.
My thing is, if I'm not paying for it, I'm gonna sit there and go, "Oh my god, spectacular,
Bullshit. Bullshit.
spectacular." I don't give a shit how anybody look but me.
Bullshit. Girl.
I am past that age.
Now, I know you haven't watched Balin at all.
Nah.
I am so sick of Balin, her mama, her fucking daddy. I'm so sick of them.
I can't believe you saying this, but okay.
I'm so sick of them.
I'm so glad I didn't waste no time watching it.
So Balin has new friends now. Okay, she's met friends in DC. Now she took a car service, Debbie, from DC to out where the family lives, 2 hours away.
No, she
And then
didn't.
she's calling her mother-in-law a filthy whore.
Well,
This is a
some religious
church-going woman.
people.
But now the daddy, who I don't know if he works or not, because he's supposed to be working with the federal government. And then we have
Mhm.
Balin's fiance, I forgot what's it. Oh god damn. Colin, who says that he's in
Mhm.
the Air Force and his contract is up because he's already been in there 5 years. So, Colin, here's the thing, honey. I don't know how you're filming. When I asked my son about this, just like Riley got into trouble and they were doing all of this shit, he's in the Air Force, right? He is still,
Mhm.
what would he be? He'll be a four at what, 5 years? He would be a four, E4,
Mhm.
E5, E4, maybe E4. Okay. Uh, Colin, what is your job in the Air Force? Is what I want to know. What is your job?
But remember what I asked you? Like, does he take vacation during the filming of this? Because he is never at work. He is always running after her or doing something with her.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. I don't think he's in the military anymore, to be honest.
Unless he got out and they're not saying, but he said
And
this.
isn't it like every 4 years that you
No, the
reenlist or
Air
sign
Force
up?
is 6.
So then how's he coming up a contract over in five?
Well,
It
he's
don't
been
make
in for
sense.
5. His contract is up next year, he said, and either he needs to re-enlist or he needs to get another career field. Okay, so he's 23 years
Um,
old. That means, which doesn't make, he joined when he was 18. Okay,
wow.
when he was 18 years old is when he joined the Air Force. So, Colin, I want to see your uniform, which I've never seen. I've never even seen you a picture. Normally, you have your graduation picture and your other pictures on the wall. You have whatever chips are, what do they call them, coins or whatever, because like the commanders and stuff that coin you and all this other shit. Colin, I don't see anything in that apartment that tells me you're in the military. No, nothing. I don't see any plaques on the wall that shows your coins. I don't see any pictures. All I see is Valen living like she's living in a Barbie doll fucking house.
Look, that is her content creator space. He is not in the military. And if he is in the military, I don't think that they would let him show that stuff. I don't think the military approves of this show because
Nope.
all she does is goes around cussing and spouting off crap. And it's just a stupid show. Like,
Now,
I thought it was stupid the first season, and I did not expect any better
oh,
this
but I
season.
gotta, girl, look, I gotta watch it because she comes out her mouth, and now Cullen is sucking George Washington's dick.
But
Colin is sucking George Washington's dick. That's what she said. Colin, and then she's got this habit where she's punching Colin in his balls. She says that when she gets that urge, it's like her hands and stuff are vibrating and they get all hot. And until she punches him in his balls, she doesn't feel better. What? He better be walking around that house wearing a damn cup. The fuck?
okay.
Then I want to know, how are they affording that where they're living at is not too far from Andrews Air Force Base. What I want to
Mm-hmm.
know is, how the fuck are you affording that apartment on your military salary? They're gonna
I
pay.
said this. I said this the
Yep.
first season. He had a roommate.
Mm-hmm.
Now you go into supporting a girl that is playing foolishness online.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in downtown DC in a high rise, full amenities. You go from being a roommate to this. It never made sense to me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There was too many holes in the story. I don't know what her online presence is. I'm sure she has a great following. I'm not sure how much of that can be making for her to support this dream she has.
Girl, I just got
But
the TikTok thing. Sherelle's World.
essentially,
Oh, I'm sorry.
mm-hmm,
Sherelle's World
mm-hmm,
reported that Tamar
mm-hmm.
is in court because Kevin Jr., who manages her likeness, name, and all profits tied to her legacy, is being said that Tawanda has recently been in contact with Kevin Jr., allegedly trying to persuade him to sign off certain rights or ownership under the impression that it would benefit the family or help preserve Tracy's image. However, insiders close to the situation claim the real motive may be financial, suggesting Tawanda could be looking to exactly what I said, profit from Tracy's name and brand. Many fans online have expressed disappointment and concern, feeling that Tracy's legacy should remain. She left it to her son, not her husband, and that's where it needs to stay, with her son.
So she's trying to overturn this woman's
Yep.
will. Wow, Tawanda, all time low, all time
Yep.
low. Mm-mm-mm.
Yep. Marty, Marty, that's exactly what I told Ghostface. I didn't even have to look. I knew if you thought it was someone else. I knew it the minute it was stated. I said, nope, she thought you was somebody else. But I told her that, and I didn't even call to ask you because I knew what happened. Uh, okay, I'm sorry. Get back on Balin. Get back on Balin. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Anything else happened on her
No, but I'm
show?
saying, Debbie. Okay, so the
Mm.
military is going to pay you a stipend, like they give you a
Mm-hmm.
housing allowance, right? It depends on
Mm-hmm.
your rank. Okay, he's
Mm-hmm.
an E4, at least an E4. He hasn't been in there long enough to rank up. He's not in a
Mm.
specialty because if he was in a specialty, he wouldn't be thinking about leaving the military. When you
Mm.
have no college, you haven't taken any college courses that I haven't heard him speaking about. So, what are you going to come out the military and do?
Mm. Good questions. But like I said, I have a lot of questions with regards to his career. I personally don't think he's in the military anymore. I don't think that he can film this show or got approval to film this show. Um, yeah, it's not making sense
No,
to me.
unless he's on leave. And this is the weirdest shit. Now he's saying that he's got to pay for a wedding. He's got to take care of Balin. He's not making that much money as an E4. He went in straight from high school. He has no college. He's not an officer. And now you're talking about paying for a wedding, but you're complaining that you guys need to cut back on money, but you were going out golfing. Hello? Golfing isn't cheap.
Mm. No, it isn't.
I used to go with Clint till I got tired because I was like, okay, I need to go play some tennis because this golfing, me and hitting that ball and looking and then getting mad when everybody else is hitting it way further. So one time I hit it because I got pissed off at somebody and he went, damn, babe, that's good. I said, oh, where did it go? I was so
Mhm.
mad. I swung that club, wasn't even thinking, didn't even look at the ball. I just looked down. I did and I hit that bitch, and I never did it ever since then. I couldn't do it again. Um.
Oh, Deborah Best, great question. Drea, how are your people?
Oh yes. Oh, it's kickoff time for the Cowboys. I can't stand the Cowboys. Sorry, guys. Hi, Tobo. How are you? But yeah, so it's just this whole show is a lie to me. And then she got this
Mm-hmm.
little friend who's 12 years old. Listen to this though. He's 12, but he goes to LSU, but they live in New York. And then the mother drove from New York to go to Roanoke, DC, because her little brother, the little boy that curses, which I want to wash his mouth out with soap or put some hot sauce in his mouth, because he's what, 11 or 12. He has no business cursing on that damn show. Not at all. So he went to
But does he have the Tourette's?
no, he's got anxiety and OCD, not Tourette's. Okay, but they remember when he was cursing last season. I'm like, ooh, I want to just what I want to just punch him. I really did. But
Oh, you mean the
the
youngest son?
youngest one,
Oh, all them kids are
yep. Now
strange.
Burke and his other sister live in Florida. The oldest one is actually out the house now.
Did he get a
Yep,
job?
he's in Florida.
Good for him, because I was
Yep,
concerned. Not
he's in
really, but
Florida.
you know.
And then we find out that the sister has OCD really, really bad.
Mm.
Yep. She has it really. She said 4 out of the 6 kids have some type of
Mm-hmm.
anxiety or OCD, but Balin has it the worst. But the 12-year-old whose mother drove him down to meet her brother, so they can have a
Mm-hmm.
play date from New York. But then they said he went
Mm-hmm.
to LSU. I got to see when they filmed this because if he was at LSU and he's talking about sitting in a classroom with people that he goes to college. He's 12 years old. And I'm
Mm.
like, okay, you're 12 years old, you go to college. So why in the fuck is your mother driving from New York to there with you? So they must have been on break. I have no idea.
Mm-mm-mm.
But Balin does have a lot of girlfriends, and she had a girls' night. Yes. And the mom, oh my God. The mom and the dad, oh my God. The daddy, oh, they are two, they're helicopter parents. I don't like the mother. You know, I didn't like the mother last season. Now I don't like the
Mhm.
daddy. I don't like either one of them.
Mm.
Okay, I think I got all of it. But yeah, so they were looking at wedding venues. They went to the alpaca forum. I'm like, what's the fuck about the alpacas with all these shows now? So that's what happened. But her Tourette's, and then when she was out there and the chickens were walking by, girl, she was moving her neck like the chicken and making the noises like the chicken.
Child, I don't understand.
I watch it just to see what Balin's gonna do. That's all I do. I watch to see what Balin's gonna do. But she baked a cake for Colin's birthday with the help of one of her friends, and then she cooked
Mhm.
dinner because they want to save money.
Mhm.
So she bought like a crock pot. She bought an air fryer. She has a bunch of plastic knives. Everything in the apartment is
Mhm.
plastic. And then when the stove, somebody walked by the stove, and I guess they turned the knob on, and it was smoking, but it didn't cause a whole bunch of stuff because the smoke detector didn't go off. But other than that, yeah, she cooked dinner. Her mom and dad came over. They were talking about them getting premarital counseling. Daddy
Mhm.
wants to have the wedding in the backyard because he wants to save them money. Then we
No, he wants the tax write-off.
Probably so. Then we found out again that Balin was thinking about uh, unaliving herself when she was at college and he went to pick her up. She said for the last 4 days she was thinking about how to jump off the building. That's simple. You go up, go to the tip, and jump. So, okay.
No, she could go right on her balcony where the
Yep.
dog goes to shit.
Yep. And then she wants the no, she was talking about at college. Uh,
Ah, okay.
yeah, she wants the alpacas at her wedding. Her daddy made her a nice bench with alpacas on the end. He likes horses.
Mhm.
She doesn't like horses. So he wants horses
Mm.
too. Girl, it's crazy. Anyway, that was Balin. I'm trying to think what else happened. Uh, I'm happy Burke is out the house. He's in Florida. He's doing well. We really didn't see the other brother. Well, yeah. Oh, we saw the grandmother went up for Easter, so we saw grandma. Grandma looks good. Okay. Uh,
Mhm.
but yeah, she called Colin's mother a dirty, filthy whore girl in
Mm,
one
mm,
of her
mm.
phases. Okay, where do you want to go now? So I have to tell you what I've been watching. So I watched the Braxtons, I've watched Balin and Debbie. You're
Mhm.
seeking sister wives, girl. Let's go. You're joking.
Which which couple you want to talk about first?
Wherever you go, that's where I'll follow. Let's roll.
Okay, so let's just get the Williamsons out of the way. I do not believe the storyline with Reese and Billie Jean at all. And then they come out with she's pregnant again. So obviously, whatever coins they got from this miserable show, they funded her IVF. Great. I don't care about that couple. Go away.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Um.
minute. Wait a minute.
Mhm.
When did they say she was pregnant?
It was online. Did anybody else see it in the chat? It could have only been me. They had a whole pregnancy announcement, which ruined the season for me. Not that they was contributing much anyway, but I'm just done with them. I don't believe that it has nothing to do with him looking like he should be on Broadway and he's gay and all that. No. I firmly believe that this bolt of cloth has found his owner with that disgusting Billie Jean. Because she didn't look too keen upon being a sister wife. She wanted an incubator for future children. Period.
Because when he went on that date, he said that he had the nervous farts. I have never heard of that before. But I
Me neither.
but I'll tell you, every time I went to buy a new car or I went to sign my name on a loan document, and it was like a running joke at my credit union or my bank. I would get up, I would look at the paperwork. I'm like, I'll be right back. I'm in the bathroom. I get the flying shit. And it was so funny when I
Mhm.
got back. She goes, I told them every time you got to sign paperwork, you got to go to the bathroom. My stomach just does flip flops. I'm like, oh God, I'm reading these numbers
Mm-mm.
and I'm looking. I'm like, oh God, why am I doing this? But every single time I do that, I have to go to the restroom. I just can't sit there
Mm-mm.
and just sign paperwork. It's like, oh God, are we doing this again? Oh God, oh God. Okay. So I've never heard of the farts. Okay. So now they're not, so those are the ones that had the twins, right? Yeah, Reese. Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Uh
Yeah.
so he does look like he should be on Broadway, you know.
But that's besides the point. I think that they are putting that out there to divert away from the fact that they don't even seem like a compatible
No, they're not.
couple. Like there's no chemistry between them. I think they're very good friends.
Yep,
Um I think he would do anything for her. She seems to want children. And for some reason she's allergic to his
yep.
sperm.
And his mom even thought he was gay. His best friend thought he was gay. And I think he's gay. But okay.
I don't care enough to think whether he's gay or straight.
So there, I
That's
didn't
that's
see
my
about them having a baby.
Yes. Did anybody else see it? Wait, Drea. I think Drea confirmed it. Hold on. Yes, Debbie, they still looking as well. So Drea confirmed it.
Okay. All right. All right. Who's our, oh yeah, I got it. Yeah. Okay, go ahead on. Oh, she wanted a
Do you
farm
have
worker with a
the
uterus.
flying farts or something? I don't
It
know.
could be
What's
a
going on with
lavender
you?
marriage. It could be.
Mm-mm-mm.
Garrick wrote a book. You mean the one that thinks that compares himself to Jesus Christ? Garrick
Yeah, he
wrote a
did write a
book.
book. It was hilarious.
Okay, who's gonna buy it? I'll read it. I'm not paying no money.
Girl, it's 10 whole dollars on Amazon. Who and it's like is it 30 pages? I don't even know.
Can I get a bootleg copy? I'll read it. I'm not paying no money for that book. What did Ryan? Oh, that was Ryan said, yes, they're pregnant. They announced it on IG last
Mm,
week. Thank you, Ryan.
mhm. There you go. Thank
So
you,
did they go
Ryan.
for another round of IVF?
Had to, because whatever they do is not working.
Hmm. Okay. So where do you want to go next? I didn't know.
Um, who else are boring to me? Unfortunately, the Merrifields are very boring
Oh
to
my
me.
God.
They are too hyped to the
Oh
system.
God.
You know,
I can't stand them now.
it nothing is real. They are overproducing themselves. Um, both of them are reprehensible. Like me and Jamal were going down memory lane last week when we were talking about them, and remembering like their first season
Uh-huh.
and how real her crying was, like when she was in the courtroom getting the
Divorce. Yep.
divorce, when she was down in Mexico and Roberta came over and she
Mm-hmm.
was in her room alone while he was fucking Roberta next door.
Yep.
Like, oh, when Roberta left, like her one true love,
I
Roberta,
think
broke
she
her
wants to
heart.
sleep with these women too.
She wanted to sleep with Roberta. But the second girl did not want nothing to do with
Nope,
her.
she wanted
And
Garrett.
this
Yep, and
girl,
that
I don't think Danielle is down with the swirl.
nope.
I don't think she
And then
is.
she's speaking about his room, but she got upset when her son put together a bite for Lorena, is that
Lorena.
Lorena?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and they went off on a bike ride, and she's up there exercising by herself.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens if Lorena gets pregnant? But I hear that there's
Lorena is pregnant.
she is.
Yeah. Heidi, how you don't know this?
Okay, was it announced on the show? You told me to pay attention to the damn show. Stop looking at other stuff.
Well, I lie.
Oh, see, Debbie, so when I be doing shit like that, you be like, that's not what they're showing us on the show.
But this is pertinent to the show because it involves ovaries.
So Lorena is pregnant. They were having
Yeah.
difficulties with her K1 visa. So did they get married?
Well, she's still in the States, so they had to have got
Okay.
married.
Yep, she's jealous. She is. See, I didn't know. I don't go on IG like I used to. Shit, I haven't been on TikTok like I was going on TikTok. I
Mm.
was always on the TikToks, okay? Look, I
Mm-mm-mm.
haven't been on the TikToks lately.
That's a good
I've
thing.
been busy,
Oh
busy.
no.
But I think I need to go start catching up now because you told me the wedding spotted her pregnant. You told me that we're sticking to the show. We're sticking to, okay, we're going to stick to the show. So I stopped looking up shit.
Right, but I don't look things up. These things just flow into my feed or somebody sends them to me.
Yeah,
Um
Drea, I haven't been doing drama. People have been putting me in drama, and I've had to clear up some shit, Drea. You know how I feel about that, Drea. Okay? Now, if you leave my
Mhm.
name out your mouth, we're good. Well, you can say my name, just don't
I
lie
didn't
on
know
me.
drama. She ain't been on the TikTok or IG lately. Oh,
Yep,
I don't even know.
yep, just don't lie on
Well,
me and we'll be good. Now, if you lie on me, you're going to get a response. And Debbie, even though
mm-mm-mm.
I haven't went off the deep rails. I haven't went off. I haven't screamed. I haven't banged on the
Mhm.
desk. I've been
Mhm.
calm when I did a
Mhm.
semi drag. Okay, calm.
Oh, I have no
You have
idea
no
what you're
idea
talking
because you've
about.
been gone. I'll have to tell you about it. Look,
Even when I'm
I'm
here, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's true because you and I don't talk about shit like that. And that's why I
Mm-mm.
don't like to do any of that stuff with you on my panel because I don't want you
Well,
involved.
it doesn't make sense to have me on the panel
Because you
because
have no
I don't
idea.
know who you're talking
I know you
about.
have no
I don't care about the little stats
idea.
y'all are having, and none of it makes sense to
It
me.
doesn't.
Because you know why? I have a job,
There you
and
go.
that stresses me out enough. And I
Girl.
am old. I am close. I'm sniffing on retirement, and I can't be bothered with
I know some
unemployed
people wish they
people
could
who have
retire.
nothing else better to do.
Look, I know some people wish they could retire with a 401k.
Oh, good lord.
Okay. All right. All right. So, uh, let's get to Nick. Girl, Nick, Teresa, Jennifer, and April.
Okay, this is another disappointing hodgepodge for me because
The storm is not coming. Okay. I'm going to let y'all know the storm isn't coming. I've been good. I've been good.
yes, Drea, we's got jobs.
Look, look, look. I's
I
retired. Look,
can't.
I's retired. I got
But
time
listen,
today.
in the morning while I'm in my ops meeting and then my second ops meeting, not ops, sales meeting, like the morning is filled with meetings with me. So I hop on my Instagram and I look for my Asian man out in South Korea
Uh-huh.
who runs a restaurant and I look at his morning shower routine. Okay. And
Girl.
I look at him play some instruments. I look at him more in his kitty cat.
Yep.
And then I look at him drive to work and serve the people at the bar and restaurant, which I'll be going to when I head over there to South Korea. I ain't got no time for
Yep.
foolishness on
But
YouTube.
I told my sister, I said, I think after the new year, I think I might do something part time on my time because I'm getting
Hmm.
bored. I'm running, you know what I mean? I'm running out of things to do to occupy my time.
But I told you to start that consultancy
Well, I did
business.
one of them, and I do have that other
Mhm.
contract too, but that's not going to start until December.
Right. So you get your sleep now, you adjust to the time change, and then it'll pick up in December's here, lickety
I know.
split,
I
girl.
was just thinking
It was
about
just
that today.
it was just our birthday, and
Yep,
now look, the end of the year is here. So
yep,
time is
yep.
fine.
I have to really look over those contracts again. Well, I'm gonna send them to my cousin so he can make sure that
Mhm.
everything's good. Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
You know, because I be reading one thing and then I'm thinking something else, but he'll circle. You know, I need, well, matter of fact, I make myself a note. I need to email him that contract right now. No, email after I get off,
Mhm.
after live. Okay, because this is a longer contract. So this is going to
Mhm.
require a lot of work. So
Mm.
I just want to make sure of that.
I
And
know how
I've
to write.
already, I want 45% up front of what I said I was going to charge. Yep.
Mm.
All right. So let's get to Nick, Jennifer, April, and Teresa.
I don't believe this storyline. This is another disappointing season. Well, this is the first disappointing season and it is because I feel bad for Nick. And I shouldn't
What?
be doing that because yes, Nick can dick her down but cannot get a connection with her. And Teresa is trying too hard, and then she ruined the season for me by going on that show and saying that she's a professional streetwalker.
But she said she
and
was a
and
rapper too. She was rapping, whatever that
I
was.
don't give a shit about rapping, because to me the rapping was aka streetwalker, and you wasn't good at that neither, because I cannot bring myself to like you.
She's
And now,
overbearing. She's very overbearing. And to be.
but look,
Mhm.
I don't want to see her picking him up like a rag doll either. She is not allowing him to lead.
Nope.
She is leading
And
him.
that's his problem. She's overpowering him. And when she says, I knew when we made love, you were going to be the last man I ever made love. I was like, girl, you just to see the two of them together. Ah, she will smother if
Listen,
she's on top. And you know he ain't packing shit. And because I be looking, y'all know I be looking, he ain't packing nothing. That's a
but
big girl.
listen,
That's an Amazon woman.
Nick said something last episode. He said, I need a woman who
That's
respects
yep,
herself.
and she doesn't respect herself.
Exactly. She's got massive self doubt. I wouldn't be surprised if Nick and the women are running game on her mentally.
Hmm.
And then on top of that, like, they go in the boom boom room,
Yeah, but
but it doesn't translate out.
all he wants to do is screw her. He has no connection with her. None.
None.
Well, why would
None.
you let her move in your house if you don't have that
For
connection?
filming. Because of that picture where there's like about 10 of them at the table,
Yeah,
and the majority of the table has been on the show.
that's true.
It's only the black girl and the girl with the black hair that is left. Teresa was next up to bat for this season because Danielle ran away.
Yep, she did get the hell away from them. She definitely did. But I just, and that suit. Can we tell him? Okay, I've seen the suit again, Debbie. I look. I seen this.
I don't care about that suit. When you saying you taking one of your bitches out to dinner and to treat her special and give her some one-on-one
One on
time,
one
and
time.
all you have is a cup of water, she should have spun you around and flung you in the gutter.
and then
He
he
does this every
and then
season.
he gets in the back seat because he doesn't drive. Probably because the bitch don't have a license, or he's wanted, or I'm just like, is what is wrong with you women? What? And then Matt, Sinead, and The other one, the little
Okay.
simple one.
The wait, how many of the okay, so we went through the three
It's Matt,
boring couples.
Angelica, and
Matt, Angelica, and
Shanae.
Shanae,
Yes.
the Johnsons.
Hmm.
They are giving. They are giving. I hate Matt. I hate Matt.
I hate Matt.
Matt think he all of that, but he ain't satifying none of the women, including the witch. Thank you, Miss Witch, for
Girl,
putting it
did you
out there
say
that
it
he
was
was
just?
I.
Wait a minute. What
Eh,
was the word she used again? It was when she was talking about they said adequate.
was it? It
She
was.
said it was
It was adequate. Oh my God. From then on, his stiffy went down and he was like, I don't want this bitch no more. I cannot stand him.
Who says his sex is adequate? Wait a minute. I don't want
someone
adequate
who
sex. Oh,
someone who was with Matt who was just fumbling around down there and didn't know what to
but
do.
here's the problem. He told Angelica he had been talking to this woman. He's known this woman for 17 years. So he's talking to women
Mhm.
behind Angelica's back. He's a fucking cheater. It's
Yes.
nothing about a
I,
sister wife. Because even
exactly.
if he had Shanae in the house, he would still be out looking for strange.
But you notice Shanae said when his job, something happened at his job, things changed with him. I wouldn't be surprised if he's cheating on Shanae and Angelica with somebody else.
Who knows? But then I feel bad for Angelica, but Angelica, you so stupid. You don't want to tell Shanae that he went out with the witch. Girl, that shit was funny. And you think that should come from Matt's lips. And then Shanae says, well, if I find that out, I don't know where that leads. How would that do with our friendship? First of all, you're fucking this woman's husband. Okay? You're
Hmm.
fucking her husband and she's your sister wife. So if you're not fucking her husband, but you're fucking this other guy that you're seeing, what difference does it make if he's fucking somebody else too? Because all y'all nasty, okay? You got a man.
How is she a sister wife though?
She's not.
There's
She's a
no, she's
side
not a
piece.
sister wife.
She's a side
Hmm.
piece.
Yep. And I think that's why I'm so disappointed in Shanae. Is because she to me she is the smartest out
And
of the
she has a
three.
great job.
And she has a daughter.
Yes. You a side piece,
Why would
girl.
you put yourself in this position with these two yabos?
Oh, damn. Appalachian said, I hated adequate peen. How you
I
spell
couldn't
it,
agree with
girl?
you more.
Yeah, but I don't understand how you saying, okay, here's my thing. If you truly have a friendship with Angelica, Matt
Mhm.
shouldn't even, it doesn't matter what Matt is doing. If you really like Angelica, you will still try to hold that friendship with Angelica. I
Mhm.
think Angelica may have, she says she has the same feelings for Sinead that she has for Matt. That's kind of strange. Does she want to sleep with Sinead?
I wouldn't I wouldn't be shocked if that came out as a revelation. I wouldn't be shocked because I feel like Angelica has issues
Yep.
that are unresolved that Matt takes
Takes
advantage
advantage
of
of.
so that he can play
Manipulate.
the field.
Yep. And
Mhm.
then, so Sinead and Matt and Angelica have been together for 3 years.
Unacceptable.
Why haven't you tried to move closer? Because she's 2 hours. What did she say?
Hour and a
An
half.
hour and a half away. Girl, that is nothing. That is nothing to
Oh,
drive.
why he don't move closer?
Yes, that is nothing to drive.
Because
But they should move closer to
Angelica,
her because she's the professional.
right? And but Angelica said because she got her kids in school. Shanae got her daughter in
Yep,
school.
her daughter's in school.
Why is it that Shanae has to make all of the sacrifices for y'all bum broke bitches? Because that's how I see it. Because Shanae live on the good side of town,
Yep.
and Angelica and her husband live in a lower class neighborhood. That's how I'm interpreting it.
But
I don't get it.
you know what? I'm gonna tell you,
Why?
Angelica reminds me of somebody that's been brainwashed and that's in a cult.
Angelica just stupid and using her
Damn, Debbie.
childhood trauma, quote unquote, um, as a reason why she's an introvert and she don't talk to people, not even her family.
Girl,
Girl,
you went to your
bye.
sister's house to drop your kids off that lived in the
She
same
made no
apartment
sense to me.
complex.
Made no sense to me. Your husband is a bum. You is a bum. And you can't get no better because I saw what you was cooking on the stove the other day. Them 3 little chicken thighs
Girl,
she
you
put
saw
on the
that?
little fry pan.
But I don't know if she was
Yes.
making lunch or what, but it was
No seasoning. Who she was cooking for? Because the 3 of them should have go to feed Matt with his big old belly.
probably for the kids.
And what child gonna want that unseasoned meat?
Well, if they don't know no better, Debbie.
I knew better. My mother couldn't cook, and I told her.
Now,
Ow.
oh yeah, so I want to see what happens. I want to see if Matt tells Shanae that he went out on a date. Well, he does because I saw the premiere, and because they were on a train, I guess they were having dinner on the train, and she got up and left the table. And I'm like, "Where you going, girl? The train is moving. Where the fuck you going?" So then we have the Peralta family. What is that? That's yet Giselle.
Yesel,
Yes,
Danny,
Danny.
Jackie,
Mhm.
and Leah.
Yes,
Cause we got and Joel. Ah,
I like the brother. I like Joel.
he a crackhead in the making, but
Stop.
he does entertain me.
Look, I
He
like
it's
Joel,
true.
but
He messy as ass.
can okay. Did anybody notice when Yesel went in the closet? It's like a hole
Mhm.
cut in the wall to go get his shirts and stuff. I'm like, is that a closet? It's a hole cut in the wall. I'm sorry.
That's where he's gonna put Danny when he axes her. But
I'm
listen.
listening.
Yesel is a very dangerous man.
Yes, he is.
Yesel is a very dangerous man. He has groomed Danny
Yes.
from when she was just barely 20.
Yeah, because they used to work together, right? No, no,
No,
she
they
met
met
him
at
at
a
a wedding.
wedding.
Yeah, yeah, she met him at a wedding.
Hmm.
Okay.
Where they made macaroni and cheese noises right
Oh,
after. So
oh.
so my thing is that he's been cheating on her. She has caught him, but he has manipulated her over these years by grooming her
Hmm.
into thinking that he is oversexed. He must have children with every woman he's in a supposed relationship with, and he wants to propagate the earth. And as a man, it is his right to do so, and she should just sit there and take it, because that's what all women from the Dominican Republic do. This is what he has brainwashed this young girl into thinking. She knows good and goddamn well, and so does Leah, that she is not comfortable with him cheating.
So
She
Leah
has
is the
caught him
first son's
once.
mother. Yes. Okay.
Right, right. I feel he cheated on Leah, and Leah said kick
Yep,
rocks.
she did. Hi,
And
Shauna.
he was so surprised that Leah and Danny became friends. Why are you surprised at that? Why shouldn't your children's mothers have good relationships so that you, in turn, will have access to your children that you seem to want to keep on having?
But
You should be grateful that the women in your life that are the mothers to your children can get along so well with your bum ass. And I don't understand how we are not talking about Jackie wants no interest in Danny.
nothing. She
Period.
doesn't.
She wants nothing to do with.
Nothing.
She has gotten a taste of Yesel
Yep.
already, and she wants more. She wants exclusive access to
Yep.
Yesel. So Yesel running a scam on her too. Why does Danny need help taking care of her 2 kids when he's
And
gone?
his
Are
brother
you
is there,
emotionally
and his
crippled?
ex-girlfriend is
No,
her
there's
best friend.
something wrong with. She is emotionally crippled when he is gone. Why is that, Danny? Because are you thinking about all the pussy that he is dipping his wick
Yep.
into while he's on the
And he
road?
said he was a
Nobody's
flirt.
talking about
Yep,
that.
he said he was a flirt, but he said he wanted to kiss whatever her name is, but he couldn't do
Jackie.
Danny. He couldn't do it because she was there, and then he walked her outside. Don't you think he's gonna go get that kiss outside? Don't you?
But here's the thing, he's not supposed to be doing all of that because based on what he's telling Danny, this is still the
Yep, this is
exploration.
the
He's
exploration
not
time.
really, and then he's putting all the onus onto to Danny, saying that she better get the relationship right while he's away,
Yep,
and he fears that when he comes back, there's not going to be a relationship because Danny is being, outrageous and requesting no kid.
she's adamant, no kids, because she's scared whoever it is might give him a daughter. I don't think she really wants, even though he says it's her idea. I don't think so. I really don't.
No, he planted that in her head
Yep,
because he's an oversexed mongrel.
yep. I don't think so at all. Not at
Danny
all.
Run. Danny Run, but they are so entertaining. So
Yep. And
entertaining.
did you? Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I like them. I wanted to say
Mhm.
the tell-all next week for 90 days is going to
Mhm.
be off the chain. And guess what? They all living in the same house. And then Matt's going to catch Jasmine saying she never loved anyone as much as she loves Gino. Hello? We know that's just for the show. But then they're all going to the last resort. Dorsey and George, they all going to the last. Kira and whatever. Yeah. And what's his name?
Nobody cares.
I do.
I don't.
No,
I
I care
don't.
because I want to see Cutie Pie again. The one that's married to Kira or was married to Kira.
Kira. Kira.
The singer.
Who?
The one that had to go to Italy.
Oh,
Guillermo. I want
Guillermo.
to see Guillermo again.
They are going back
He's
to
on the
Last
last
Resort.
resort. Yep. Kira and Guillermo are on the last resort.
Nobody cares about them. Nobody.
Oh, yes. And Joe, oh, girl. We're going to have to talk about 90 days. Joe,
Uh-huh.
Elizabeth and Andre are the biggest troublemakers in the world. Now I read there's a rumor that Lauren and Alexi were fired from 90 Day. Don't know if it's true or not. Also, that Tiger Lily and Adnan were fired.
I can believe that Tiger Lily and Adnan were fired because they did not come in person. I heard that they're on the TV. I think they were fired, but then called back in at the last minute to be on TV
Mm-hmm.
for the reunion.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody cares about this reunion because guess who's back? Back again, Sean Robinson.
Oh,
So it's going
wait a
to be
minute. Wait a
boring.
minute.
I think
Wait a minute. Why is Sean back? Why don't we have our girl Sookie? Why don't we have Sookie?
I feel like Sean has gone through the first series for her medical treatment
Mhm.
and she can do this show.
Now,
Um
does Sean have
I
cancer?
That's what I
That's what
heard.
I heard too, but I didn't know if it was true or not.
Mhm.
Okay.
Tiger Lily and Adnan are done, but I think they brought them back on as a limited capacity to fill out however many episodes of the tell-all they're going to torture us with. I think the clips that you saw in the preview is the best that they got.
Okay, Dre is saying that they edited them out of the tell all.
Yeah, and that's why I think they came back on like the screen. Like there's something fishy going on with that. Because it's not like she was pregnant or delivering. Like, when did they film the tell all and when did she have the baby? Excuse
I
me.
don't know.
She had the baby during the filming of the actual show. So why she couldn't come up there? Something's not right. What the hell is
Girl,
that?
I just put this out. I'm like, what is that a D between the what is this? Ah, Debbie! Oh, it's finished. Oh my God! Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on,
I'm going on a diet. Oh my
hold on.
god.
Hold on. If I gotta see this, this was just sent to me. Look,
Red Cup Day is back.
look.
What is that?
Oh, they are out.
She was pregnant on the last reunion. Okay.
Yeah, but
Um,
isn't Tiger Lily pregnant again?
she is? Oh, she's really
That was
working
the
that
rumor that she was
uterus.
pregnant again. I don't know.
Well, she's definitely a high
But
risk. Then that would explain why she couldn't fly out to New York.
yeah, but I did say I was gonna call Monica because I need to make. Oh my God! Did you see the OC? The last two episodes.
Yeah, I unfortunately watched the last 3
Well, I've
episodes of
seen them
that
all, but
trash.
do you believe? I believe Tamara is a bitch. And Debbie, you got to tell me when we can go live to discuss the OC, and I need to discuss Potomac.
Okay, I'm going to tell you my theory on what I believe happened with Tamara.
Hmm.
Um, Tamara held that piece of information for the entire season.
But it wasn't even
And the
Gretchen.
but hold
Okay, go
on.
ahead.
All we need to do is plant the seed on OC.
Yep,
And Tamara's very good for that. But it was also critical as to why she chose this piece of information on Gretchen and when she decided to use
because
it.
it was on Heather,
Right.
LGBTQ. Yes.
It was the best way to hurt Heather because Heather did not have her back throughout the season. And Heather challenged her with regards to how she communicates and interacts with these ladies. Um, so she picked Heather to get back at because she knew that this would hurt her. And Heather does have the mouth in which to cut people without raising a fist. And she would be the most effective to get at Gretchen, whether it was true or not. What she needed was the camera time in which to do it. But she gave her cards away. I think it was in the van where she kept on falling back on that Gretchen is a mean person. Gretchen is
Look what
this.
she's done
Gretchen
to
is
me.
that.
Look what she's done to me all
Yeah.
12 years.
Yes. Where neither one of the two of these ladies, and I think with Gretchen, it became more apparent at the lunch that she was 2 hours late for. Um, when she was saying, we just keep going back and forth hurting each
Yep.
other. But Emily was saying something that was really clicking with me, and I was agreeing with it. No, people don't like
I
Emily,
don't like the bitch.
but Emily was saying in passing that Gretchen cannot think without Slade telling her what to do.
Yep.
She has to get instructions from Slade. And then the leading questions the attorney was asking, getting Gretchen to talk. Normally you don't like leading questions, but in this case it was helpful because Emily was asking very leading questions that dumb Gretchers was sitting there and answering, and it was defeating her.
But they had all agreed, Debbie, not to bring it up. Okay. And then,
Mhm.
because Tamara knew what she was doing by telling Gina. Okay. Because she knows Gina can't, if it's going to bother Gina, but you did it at a time. And then she didn't know because she kept saying she's never seen this and she would never like stuff like that. So then
Mhm.
when Gina was in the van, she said she went to look at that account and Gretchen isn't following any of them. But guess who is? Tamara.
But here's the thing. Gina's a fucking idiot. Tamara comes to her and drops this on
Yep.
her lap and says, "Don't say anything,"
Yep.
aka say
Say
something
something.
tomorrow at the
Uh
dinner.
huh.
And Gina goes and puts her foot straight into it because she can't, this is just bothering her.
Mm-hmm.
And you fell for it. You're a dumb fuck. And I'm so sick of her on my TV
Yep,
screen.
she chose when I
Yeah,
when
listen,
because when I said she chose Gina,
y'all hate Emily.
yep,
Y'all hate Emily,
I
right?
don't like
But
Emily
Emily
because
can't
she's a
be
pompous
easily.
bitch and she thinks she's
She
all of that.
is.
And she had that
She
dress on
does.
with all them bruises on her goddamn leg. You can see she's clumsier than a motherfucker, or either her husband is whipping her ass before she went to Amsterdam. I don't know.
I'm not even thinking about that. But there is I appreciate a woman that is smart. That's why I like Fancy Pants. And Emily is smart. And when she puts her lawyer hat on, and then the combination of her and Heather together, unstoppable.
But
Unstoppable.
Gina told Emily, right? But Emily never told Heather when they were by themselves. She never uttered a word. Why do you choose that time and that place to bring this up so you can go out with a bang? No, honey, no. You guys are not friends. No, you're not. It's all for the cameras. All for. Then I couldn't believe
Gina
Shanna
is feeling herself. Gina is feeling herself this season because she finally got a stylist. She really
finally got
thinks
a
that
house.
she's got.
Hmm.
Well, it's let's no. Let's just call a thing a thing. She is still broke as a joke on this show. She's still the poorest on this show.
Yep.
She is in a relationship with a man that she has absolutely no sexual chemistry with,
None.
and cannot get the gumption to go to his ex-wife and say, I want to see my kids. And he's still hiding out at your chicken shack. She is not entertaining. She is not, she ain't relatable to me. And I'm broke, but she
Nope.
ain't relatable to me.
I don't like Gina. Well, I kind of like Gina, but
I don't.
the reason
I
I
don't. I
like
prefer Emily.
I don't like Emily. She's so
Even with all
fake.
her
I'm
flaws,
sorry, I just don't like
even
her.
with all her flaws, I like a smart woman.
I'll give her that.
Cannot be
She's
an
smart. I
attorney.
give her that. I give her that. I just don't like her. It's just something
But
about her.
I'm holding out for them exposing her marriage.
Yep.
I don't think she should have put her children as the storyline this season.
She has
That's
nothing
where I
else.
fell out with her.
She has nothing else.
She's had nothing for the
Yep.
entire
The whole
run
time
of
she's
her
been there,
time on this
she
show.
hasn't had nothing.
So, but where she excelled was with the biracial girl when she started questioning her on that couch in her
Yep.
house. She was excellent.
Yep. She was.
You know who they need to bring back, who would be a good counterpoint for
Who?
Emily? The girl that investigated Brooks with his fake cancer. She was married to the baseball guy.
Oh,
She married Joe Biden's nephew.
yes. I can.
Um, the investigator, her and Shannon and Emily would be fabulous once Shannon gets out of her mental funk from this season. But you bring back that blonde haired girl that was on who busted Brooks for not having cancer. What's her name, y'all, in the chat? Anybody in here who used to watch OC a few years ago? Megan. Thank you,
Megan.
Appalachian.
Megan
Megan.
King.
Bring
Because she
Megan
was
back.
married to that other baseball player. Yeah, Megan.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Bring her back. Get Shannon like proper therapy because she wasn't her normal bright self. She's falling too much into a Lucille Ball stereotype for my
Yeah,
liking.
but Megan
And
and Shannon never got
Emily,
along. And didn't they get divorced
they
after they got
they
married?
did, but no, they did get along when they was playing Inspector Clouseau, digging up the invoices and the letterheads and all of that
Yes.
against Brooks.
Yep.
They had something in common then.
Yeah, she was married to the baseball player.
Right.
Something was wrong with their marriage. And then she said she was
Mm-hmm.
really good friends with his ex wife who had cancer. And then she died.
Mm-hmm.
And then they
Yeah.
had the kids. I don't know if she had IVF or whatever. And then he left her for a younger woman. I remember that. Okay, go ahead.
Yep.
I remember that.
He didn't. I don't think he wanted to have kids, but
Nope,
she did.
she did.
I think, yeah, and I think he lied to her about that. And then when one of the twins had a disability from the birth,
Hmm.
I think he was done
He
with
was
her.
done.
It was just too much. It was too much work on his part.
Yep. And then he was traveling a lot anyway. And yes, John and Jesus Chugs got married. And Shannon was upset because she was asking Jim. You know, that's a bad spot to put your friend in. It doesn't matter if she's friends with her or not. That shouldn't affect your friendship
Mhm.
just because you're paranoid that she's going to go back and tell somebody else something you said. But I want to see the tell all when Katie confronts all of them. She got
I think Katie should find a different
Megan
show
got
to be on.
arrested for trespassing
Yeah,
at whose house?
yeah.
The
I
baseball
think it
player
was
or Joe Biden's nephew?
Jim. I think it was Jim, what was his name? Jim King?
Jim
I think it was
Edmonds.
his house.
Jim.
Edmonds, yeah. It was his house. Because I don't think it was the Biden guy's house.
Yeah, his name is
Was it?
Kofi, whatever his name. Yeah, but they didn't stay married long at all.
No, but they didn't know each other for a extended period of time either. It was like I think she just made a rash decision.
I think she was trying to get back at Jim. Damn, she got
Yeah.
a. Why you at Jim's house with his new woman? Who's a younger version of you?
She went to pick up the kids and didn't bother to tell him that she never dropped off the kids.
Anyway, I know Debbie is getting late for you. It is 7:55, well 7:53, and we've got to
Hmm.
definitely come back because I need to do that deep dive on the OC. Oh, and Potomac, baby, what's her face? Called out called out Miss God damn it, the doctor. She said she doesn't like her because she's fake as fuck. And girl, I was weak. I said they all knew what this woman was doing. They all knew what she was doing.
But wait, who called out
Wait a
whom?
minute. John Jensen beat up Alexa. Wait a minute. No.
Already?
No, hold
Ain't they
on.
on their honeymoon?
They just got married. Hold on.
Mm.
2 weeks ago. Hold on. Let me see what it says. Alexa Bellino has left famed speeches after posting a disturbing video allegedly showing her now husband John Jansen in a drunken rage, yelling, cursing, and visibly. Wait a minute! In a shocking clip, Alexis appears visibly injured with bruises and swelling around her eye. Insiders said the violent outburst was the breaking point for the reality star, who has now vowed to divorce Jansen immediately. She's done protecting him this time. The world will see the truth. A source revealed. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me share this. See? Share screen. Instagram.
Mm-mm-mm.
Let me take this comment down. Oh, hold on. There we go. Look at her eye. Look the cut above her eye.
Mm-mm-mm.
So do you think that him and Shannon used to get and she says, "Oh my God, this has to stop. Do not believe this idiotic." Oh, that's not true. Do not believe this idiotic Facebook page. It was zero credibility. This photo is from 5 years ago from a boating accident. I did not even know John then. And we haven't even been in a verbal fight. FYI, my attorney is looking into getting this horrible defamation account shut down and a lawsuit. I'm over it. Oh, that's probably that damn fake. Yeah. Yeah. That's those people that be posting all of these stories. I have blocked so many of these accounts on Facebook, and they keep that was a boating accident. You see how short her hair is then? And this is her on
Mm.
her wedding. Her hair is long.
Extensions?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Is that Eddie and Tamara at the wedding?
Mm-hmm.
What?
But Tamara went there probably to spite Shannon.
What? And she was talking about if Jen was really a friend, she wouldn't be going to their wedding. What? Okay, he's 63. So that was his birthday. That was 4 days ago. She says strutting into his birthday at 63. Alexis looks happy. She looks happy with John.
Cause somebody paying the bills. For now.
So look at this. Okay. These are beautiful. I like that dress. Look at that cake. That's the wedding. Congratulations, girl. Congratulations. And did you hear that Frazier just had another baby at 80?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's not true, guys. Yeah, that's not true. That was from a boating accident. That had nothing to do with John. She said they haven't even had a verbal argument. So, all right, guys, we're out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for coming in. We really, really, really appreciate it. And I'm going to try to be good, which I think I'm going to have to do another live either tomorrow morning or Wednesday morning. Leave me alone, Debbie.
Mm-mm-mm. I have nothing to
Leave
say.
me alone, Debbie. Guys, you have a great evening. I appreciate all of you guys. That cake was, Shauna, how are you? That cake was beautiful. It was. And she looked so happy. Shannon is upset because John never proposed to her. And she kept hinting that she wanted to be married. John didn't propose to her. And I'm like, when does John have a drinking problem? And so, yeah, I so I need to go email my cousin too. But I appreciate you guys so much for being here. And I'm going to get me a nice hot bubble bath. I think I might have me a shot of Maker's Mark. It's cold enough outside. I need to warm up my insides. And thank you, Shauna. Have a great night, everybody. Really appreciate you guys for being here. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Nice to see you. Look, let me get this out of here. Debbie, I don't know how to get us out of here. Hold on a second. We're out, guys. Bye.